Did you see this?
No.
So this is, and I don't know what city it is. It doesn't really matter. Someone will tell me, I'm sure. This is a bunch of white people sitting Indian style, Native American style on the floor. And this has become basically a religion. They are apologizing for their whiteness and taking a pledge.
Wait, isn't it Indian style? Because it's the
No.
They do the dulcime from Street
See that
Fighter.
I thought it was Indian style because it was Native American because like they sat in front of their teepees like cross-legged.
I thought it was.
Let's just call it crisscross applesauce.
Comment down below if that's true.
Yeah, please.
If it's Indian, if it's dot or feather, somebody help us out.
Check this out. This is going to solve racism. I hope you're ready. Mike, put your hands up because I want you to make sure you say this pledge with them, okay?
Oh.
About racism, anti-blackness, or violence.
About racism, anti-blackness, or violence.
I will use my voice in the most uplifting way possible.
I will use my voice in the most
uplifting way possible.
And do everything in my power to educate my community.
You remember when people would do this at like what was it called, church?
What's that?
Because all right, so a long time ago, Royce, a lot of people believed that that we were created by God in His image, and a lot of people.
Well, even Asians.
Well, let's not get crazy.
Okay, fine.
So then, what people would do is they would gather on Sundays. They would actually literally call it the Lord's Day. And they would get together on Sundays and they'd have like they'd all gather in a building and they would sing hymns and then they would have get-togethers and they would pray.
Herms is what they're called now.
They would sing hymn? It's fucking Bam Margera's like, oh shit, dude, fucking church is lit, dude.
So this is a bunch of white people apologizing for something that they had no part in. None of these white people killed this guy in Minneapolis.
But they're using, like, as much as these people hate religion, they're using all of the fucking things that religion uses. It's very creepy.
It looks like when I used to go to Christian school and we used to go to, like, Night of Joy and they would have the Christian concerts. And if you've ever been to a Christian concert, it's just people doing this with, like, one hand up.
Super gay.
Like, letting the Lord in.
Yeah. It's pretty gay. I remember those.
I will use my voice in the most uplifting way possible.
And do everything in my power to educate my community.
And do everything in my power to educate my community.
I will love.
We've lost, folks.
If we're going to talk about educating communities, shouldn't we be educating, like, all communities?
Nah, you know. It's just, no.
No?
No, the white people are the...
Oh, the white people.
Yeah,
I got
the
it.
white people are the ones
That makes sense.
are the problem.
These fucking... You know who I'm more mad at? Because, of course, it's easy to get mad at the guy who's a gay guy who's, telling these people to do this. I'm more mad at the people that are doing it. You're sitting out there and you're letting them. You're accepting the blame for something you have no control over.
Well, because a lot of these people too, man, some of them are brainwashed, but some of them are also deep down, they know they're wrong, but they've seen what happens when you go against this narrative. I mean, seriously, like if you just say, hey, I don't believe I should feel guilty for something my ancestors did, you're basically the guy that drove the car in Charlottesville. Like, there's no distinction anymore.
You know where this
you
is?
can't just say,
Bethesda.
I'm not guilty for being, you can't just say, I'm not guilty for being white. I'm not guilty. Because when you do that, you're just as bad as you're a neo-Nazi white supremacist. They will dox you. They will get you fired. If you don't go to these events and put your hands up, they will go to your jobs, they will find your families, and they will ruin your fucking life.
And you know what sucks? Mike and I, when we went to one of the Moore rallies, stayed in Bethesda. It was really nice.
It was nice.
Bethesda's
but it's also a white liberal shithole. Like it's
Right,
still,
of course.
it's nice because it's white people, but it's still this liberal, people that go out on fucking Saturday and buy artesian breads and you know what I mean? It's just that kind of fucking detestable part of the white liberal culture that's there. So of course they're like, oh God, please forgive us for things we didn't. It's fucking gross. But again, and I'm not excusing what they're doing, but to provide context, go ahead. Go out today and tell somebody at your job, I don't think that I have white privilege. I don't feel like I'm wrong simply for having a white mom and a white dad. And see what happens. See if you have a job next